I don't need y'all getting distracted by shit that doesn't even fucking matter, okay? Okay? If you can only stand to look at a woman talking if she's completely done up and all this other shit, then you have like personal problems. Yeah, so good luck with that. Good luck with those. Liking pictures on Instagram does not make you my friend. Well, first off, welcome to 2022. Hey, we in this bitch. Hopefully this year does not suck ass. Yeah, I'm back on some form of the internet because I know I have to be on some form of the internet. let me chill. I feel like I was not gonna put this up this early, but I feel like I need to. Y'all need to chill. Okay, y'all really need to fucking chill. Okay, now listen, if you just got here, baby, you know I ain't talking to you. You just hang tight. You can sit here and listen to me carry on and all that, but don't worry about it. I'm not talking to you. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We cool, we good, we fine. It's the people that know me and have met me in real life and so on and so forth, not the ones that I've had positive interactions with. I'm not talking about y'all either. I'm talking about you weird motherfuckers. I'm talking about you creepy, crazy people on the internet. You internet demons. Technically, it's still, I'm filming this in 2021. It is the 21st of December right now, a few days away from Christmas, and about 11 days away from the end of 2021. And this year for me, social media wise, has been extremely interesting. This has probably been one of the less active years on social media, particularly Instagram. I don't really do Twitter. It's not really my thing. I'm not really a opinions type of person. I don't really care what other people are saying. It's not really my business per se. Just social wise, this year has been very, very trippy for me. Very, very strange for me. It's put me in a position where, because I am not necessarily so involved with social media, I see social media people, which you don't have to be social media famous to be a social media person, right? Social media people are really strange. To me, it's very, very strange. It's something that has completely shifted the culture and shifted the construct of human interaction to the point where people don't necessarily need to be good at socializing anymore, because social media is the best like cop out for to me, in my eyes. It's the best kind of cop out. Let me say this, I'm old school type of person. When I love you and I care about you and all that kind of stuff, I am an adult and I handle myself because I am my biggest priority, which social media people do not like. I am my biggest priority. I am my biggest motivation, all that stuff. If I'm not feeling good, if I'm not feeling right, okay, I gotta make sure all my stuff is in alignment and in order before anybody hears from me, ever. I'm not the type to drag people through my issues, drag people through my problems, drag people through my transitional periods, because, you know, those things are private. I believe in privacy, and I believe in boundaries, and I believe in respect. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like how I look. You don't have to like how I dress, the kind of clothes I pick. It's not your fucking business. What your business is minding your own business. I decided very intentionally to take steps away from Instagram and just see what happens. I decided to take steps away from Instagram specifically for various reasons, but mainly just to see what's really real, to see who's really real. The way social media is set up now, you can fit, people don't even realize that the way that they present themselves, the way that they act, the way that they feel, when it comes to social media, how you interact with them, how they interact with you, like, people are out here snitching on themselves, and it is funny yet sad. It's funny yet sad. Time and time again, I've had these instances and nuances where people are very, very attached to my social media as opposed to me. That's the main thing that I'm noticing. People don't really care about me. Me, Zakiya that, like, you know, has to wake up and like take care of herself and go to work and handle her responsibilities and so on and so forth. People don't care about that. People care about social media Zakiya. Pretty Zakiya that wears makeup and has the clothes and all that kind of stuff and the modeling and stuff like that. People care about that. People will have my phone number, right? For months and months and months and months and months, not talk to me, not speak to me. But because I'm not interactive on social media, they become angry, they become bitter, they become resentful, they become hateful. But the thing is, you have my phone number. If you have a problem or if you want to talk to me, you can contact me. You have a means to contact me. But you have limited yourself, and put yourself in a box where I can only interact with people on this platform in this way. And if they're not interacting with me on this platform in this way, then like they don't like me, or like they hate me, or whatever, what have you. I know folks won't be mad when I say this, but like, for me, when it comes to socializing and building relationships and building friendships, I do not see social media as a viable, reliable, and trustworthy way to build friendships, to build relationships, to establish a relationship. That's just not for me. And I'm saying that as a person who is 24, almost 25 years old. Like, it's not realistic. It's not. I don't know how people think my life works, right? Like I said before, I am my top priority. Everything else and everyone else comes second to that. I'm not the type of person who puts other people and other things before me. I feel like as a Black woman, we do that enough. And we have done that enough for centuries upon centuries upon centuries. As a woman, we have done that enough for centuries upon centuries upon centuries. Maybe it's the idea of knowing that you're not first in my life that makes you feel uncomfortable. That sucks. That's too bad. For me, friendships are built through experiences, shared experiences. We hang out together, we talk, we laugh, and that kind of thing. We share ideas, we disagree, we agree. That's how friendships for me are built. Liking pictures on Instagram does not make you my friend. Videos and whatever, commenting, hearting, whatever, that does not make you my friend. I don't consider you my friend. I don't consider you a person that is close to me. But because social media has become a sort of dumping ground for people where they put their whole life into it and put their entire being into it and forget the fact that everyone curates their social media to present and post the best things, the best outfits, the best looks, the best experiences. People fucking forget that shit. And so people get attached to the curated idea of who you are. And they take that as gold and say like, this is her. And it's really, really strange. And I stepped away from social media because, you know, you gotta know who your real friends are at all times. That's very important. A lot of people, whether they meant to admit that this to me or not, a lot of people have been sitting there watching my dead Instagram page, continuously looking through my posts. I have 2 Instagram pages, looking through, I mean, going back into my life for years and years and years. I don't even know why the fuck you have so much time to do that shit. That is insane. That's insane. If I put a post up and, you know, a few weeks later I delete it, and I delete that shit in the middle of the fucking night or some shit, and won't post for another month on top of that, someone will notice that. It is strange. Y'all are so weird, bro. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all are so weird. It is so strange. I'm not gonna say that it like scares me per se, but it definitely raises my brow a bit. It makes me think about if I was more active on social media, right? Let's say I'm more active on social media and I'm trying to post every day and interact with stories and do lives and all this other shit. How many people would be trying to form and solidify these bonds with me by way of an app, as opposed to genuine in real life interactions? Hopefully I'm making sense. Like the video if I'm making sense right now, right? And I know people are like, well, you can start a social media relationship and then it becomes like a real life relationship, blah, blah, blah. Sure. But in my mind, when I am forming a relationship with a person, right? I want to be knowledgeable and aware of every single aspect of that person, because some friends are only good for some things, which is something that, if you don't know, now you know, honey. Some friends are only good for some things. Some friends are only good for going out partying. Some friends are better for when you need relationship advice, when you need friendship advice, when you need business advice, financial advice. If you're a parent, you know, if you're married, all that kind of stuff. Social media has done the beautiful yet dangerous task of giving anyone the option to become an expert or become, a figurehead in a certain area. Doesn't necessarily mean they're good at it. It doesn't necessarily mean they're talented at it. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing it correctly, but you know, maybe their imaging is on point and people gravitate towards that because everyone has, you know, this not everyone, but a lot of people now, especially with social media, have this whole short-term memory thing and can only pay attention for so long until they become uninterested, blah, blah, blah. Right now, I've decided that YouTube will be the platform on which I personally build any sort of anything, taking things in a different direction, rebranding, all that kind of stuff. Because when it came to social media, for a very long time, I was on a particular path in my mind. And because of different factors, life, school, whatever, I could never and will never be able to dedicate the every second of the day amount of time it takes to build and grow on like an Instagram or a Twitter or whatever. I just don't have that kind of time. It's not conducive for my life. It's not conducive for my lifestyle. It doesn't make sense, and I'm not gonna push things around and constantly rearrange just to appease people. And for a very long time, not a very long time, but for quite some time, I was upset. And I felt like, damn, like I'm out here and I'm modeling and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and my page isn't growing, nothing's happening, and blah blah blah, and people aren't liking my posts and so on and so forth. A few months ago, I decided that I wanted to bring this kind of energy where I'm utilizing all of my skills when it comes to editing, filmmaking, also talking. If you've met me in person in real life, we have probably had some type of a deep conversation, because that's just the type of person I am. I like talking about things and exploring different topics with people, because I'm not very shy about things, and things don't really make me very uncomfortable. And I feel like talking about things is beneficial, and it helps us more than it hurts us, right? So I'm going through that, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start to open up more on Instagram and talk about stuff and so on and so forth. And long story short, I had sort of a negative interaction with a past, I don't necessarily want to call her an employer, because booking me one gig doesn't necessarily make you an employer per se, but she did book me for one gig. And I had a negative experience where, in my mind, I was stepping back into myself and showing people where I'm at in life right now. That was received negatively, and I had to remove the video and all this other stuff. I realized that I could never become social media famous. I could never become Instagram famous. I'm not that type of person. You know, kudos to all the people who like dedicate their life to this stuff and everything like that. I'm just not that type of person. I will be dead and damned before I sit here and let the opinions of other people who barely know me, and quite frankly don't want to get to know me, dictate my life, dictate how I behave, dictate how I present, dictate what I present. You know, furthermore, it showed me that maybe modeling isn't necessarily the best long-term option for me, and it's not a long-term gig for most people. But in terms of allowing me to grow as a person and express myself freely, I can't do it. I am not going to sit here and squeeze myself into this little box, work hard to impress random people that I don't know. I'm not here to do that. I don't think I was put on this earth to do that. I do, however, think that I was put on this earth to spark a sort of dialogue, because I whether I want to or not, do that anyway, right? So I might as well become a part of these conversations that are had about me behind my back anyway, right? Will I ever step back onto those social media platforms? I have no idea. I don't know. But I do know that this is what I'm comfortable with. This is where I plan to stay. This is where I plan to expand and grow. And yeah, baby, get with it or get lost. I can't really do anything about that. You know, I can sit here and say like, I please stop watching my Instagram page creeping on me and like staring at my photos. Stop worrying about me, bruh. Stop worrying about where I am. Stop worrying about what I'm doing and why I'm not liking your fucking photo. Like, bruh, liking your photo is not important to me. It's not. It's never going to be. I don't care. I don't care, and I wish y'all would stop caring. It's not that fucking deep. Chill. It's not that deep. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And it's getting to the point where it is absolutely fucking insane. Right, say for instance, I'm gonna tell a little story, right? This past year, I was invited to a Friendsgiving by a person that I met about three or 4 months prior to that Friendsgiving, right? I met the person in August, and we didn't really hit it off in my mind when I met them. I just thought, you know, like, okay, like there's a person, they're cool, they're not like bothering anybody or anything like that. They're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing, cool. Of course, we're in the day and age where everyone's like, what's your Instagram, and exchanging social media and all this other stuff, which now I've gotten to the point where I don't even do that with people, because like, unless I really, really like you, because I just can't deal with you having hurt feelings because like I didn't go through and like 3 pictures or whatever the fuck, right? Invited to this Friendsgiving. Keep in mind, that person had my phone number, I had their phone number, but me, like I said before, I'm the kind of person where I'm busy. I'm working, I'm doing stuff, I'm here, I'm there. everywhere, taking care of my business, handling all my stuff. I take care of all my bills, I pay my rent, all that kind of stuff. So I take care of myself, I live on my own. So my priorities are elsewhere always, right? Which that's just life. I am perfectly okay with that because I have lived on the opposite end of that spectrum where everyone else's opinions and everyone else's thoughts and everyone else's feelings, I don't want to say mattered per se, but I had to place those things of higher than my own feelings and thoughts and opinions of myself. And I was fucking miserable and I hated it. And now I'm free from that, and motherfuckers can be mad all day. Be mad all day. Yeah, I'm living my life. I'm not even thinking about dude. Got invited to, he started talking to me randomly and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, yeah, whatever. Invited me to Friendsgiving and it was fine. Had a nice time, met some new people. I was cool. Everything was cool. A few days later, you know, amongst all of that energy, a group chat was made and arrangements were made to link up again. And on the second link up, that's when motherfuckers started showing their ass. So it's old dude who met me 3 months ago. Haven't really been talking since then. Keep in mind, we did not really talk that much and interact that much when I met him right back in August, right? And no, it's not a love interest type of thing. We're both clear. So he's not into me and I'm not into him, okay? Now the second time was really, really strange. It was really, really weird. It turned into him who barely knows me and who met me 3 months ago, right? And who had like a handful of interactions. He, I guess behind the scenes, was upset because I wasn't interacting with him on social media and I wasn't like responding to him or whatever. Listen, all this social media, Instagram and all this other stuff, I don't have those notifications. They don't pop up on my phone. I don't go through and like check things. I'm just not that type of person. For me, when the money calls, I answer. Let me say this again. Y'all see I got this green on, bro. When the money calls, I answer, okay? So that means phone, text, email. Cause all that drama and all this other stuff, I have had social media be the catalyst for so much drama. Matter of fact, all drama, damn near. Like 80% of the drama that I've been through in life in this day and age, being the age that I am, has been started on social media, caused because of social media, whatever. So I just keep that door, I mean, honey, okay? I keep the door wide enough for that money to slide through, okay? That's just me. Old dude, this whole entire time, I thought it was maybe about one person in particular who I was just, you know, when I am out socializing, I'm not thinking about all this other stuff. I'm just out socializing. I'm out having a good time. I'm cracking jokes. We're laughing. We're talking. Ha ha. It's fine. It's cool. I'm living my life, so on and so forth. There was a guy there who I think he had a crush on, but I was just picking on him because, you know, I was just picking on him. There wasn't really nothing to it. I don't necessarily think I was bullying him per se, but you know, that's all a matter of perception. And when this second interaction came, dude that I met in August started showing his ass, like I said, and things just took a really, really interesting, dark, negative swing, right? And when that happened, I was like, in my mind, I was like, is he upset because like I was picking on old dude or something? Like, is he upset about that? So I hit up the guy I was picking on and I was like, hey, like, listen, are we cool? Cause like, I was just playing with you, bro. Like, it wasn't even that deep. And him and I had a conversation on our own time. And he was like, nah, like, cause he was joking back with me. So I thought we were good. But, you know, people watch certain things and, you know, if you don't grow up in a certain environment where that kind of culture is normal, then you might see it as something really negative. So I was like, okay. And then dude that I met in August started, I don't know, I guess it's something that still kind of confuses me, but at the same time, I don't care enough to like try and sort that out with him because we literally met like one time, like a handful of times. So it's not that serious to me. But the situation in itself as a whole is interesting to me because, like, apparently he was, I guess, upset because I wasn't interactive on social media, but then he finally, I guess, mustered up enough courage or whatever to just hit me up and text me and ask to link up. And when I linked up, I don't know, I guess I wasn't like apologizing and explaining like why I'm not interactive on social media. I was just, in my mind, I was just chilling, being myself. And I guess to him, it felt like I was being fake because I was acting cool or whatever, which is me just being myself. Like, I guess you're trying to say I'm cool, thanks. But like, it was a very, very strange experience. It was especially strange because he was harboring all of this resentment, and that led to him trying to, you know, the devil always need help, honey. The devil can't do it by himself. He can't enact this motherfucking drama, evil, and confusion by himself, right? So he enlisted the help of two of the other people that were at the Friendsgiving who don't know me at all. That was, when we met at Friendsgiving, that was our first time meeting. And I guess old dude that I met in August was telling them like, yeah, we met and like we never talked, or whatever the fuck he was probably saying to them. And so they felt bad for him and decided to help him in an effort to get his point across and like attack me and all this other, verbally attack me and all this other stuff, which was very, very strange, especially considering like he's almost 30 years old. Old girl was almost 30 years old. Other dude was younger than me. And then the dude that I thought he was attacking me over, he's almost 32, right? 30 years old as well. I was just extra confused because you're older than I am, yet you're acting like you're 15 because you're hurt and upset that I wasn't interacting with you on social media. And instead of just talking to me about it, because you had my phone number the entire time since I met you in August, you try to get random people who don't know me to attack me. And clearly you and those two people that you asked to help you sat there for God knows how long. I mean, God knows how long, and went through my current Instagram account, went through my old Instagram account, maybe went on my Facebook, I don't fucking know. Went on my SoundCloud page, which I haven't used in a long time. Last time I made music, I was like 20 years old. I'm 24 now. Went through all of my social media, all my stuff. Went through it, and built up this arsenal of shit talking and blah, 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 whatever the fuck, right? Which to me is hilarious and sad. Like, you're almost 30 years old going through Instagram pages to find negative things to say, right? You have to find negative things to say because you don't know me. So you have to go through and pick and see what you can nab up. Bruh, motherfuckers be in love with my ass, bruh. Y'all crazy as fuck. Y'all need to chill. Y'all, yeah, maybe he do got a crush on me. I don't fucking know. That shit is insane. Like, you're a crazy person. That is so sad. Like, what's that like? What's it like being a fucking psychopath? What's that like? It's just shit like that. Even here's another instance where guys who are interested in me and who are trying to get at me and stuff. I remember I was in a very short little fling, posted a picture. I don't post anybody that I'm dealing with publicly. It's not y'all business. That's between me, him, and our good Lord and Savior. Amen. And so I put some posts up. Things ended. I took the posts down, and all of a sudden, motherfuckers popping up. Yeah, I noticed that so and so. You took down the photo. How the fuck did you notice that? I don't post on Instagram like that. I'm not active like that. So that means that you had to be sitting there And every couple of days you check in on my page and you look at my page and see what I'm doing. That is weird. That's weird. That's really, 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 really weird and creepy. But because social media, everything is so out in the open, people feel like that's okay. Well, you put that stuff online, so like, why can't I just stare at it for hours? Like, bro, get a life, bruh. Get a life. Get a life. You know who I'm feeling like right now? Y'all see that meme? Where it's like, we're not in the UK, we're in Barbados. We are in Barbados. Like, y'all are crazy. You like what the like what? That is insane. Ah, ah, oh my gosh. Y'all gotta chill, man. Damn. Watching my page, stalking my social media, going through my shit. To do what? Hurt my feelings, bro? To either hurt my feelings or, I don't know, show me that you're paying attention or something, as opposed to just asking me, hey, how are you in old dude? Nah, you talking about some, I saw you took his picture down. Ew. What? Going through my stuff and y'all got too much free time. Y'all got too much time on your hands, bruh. Y'all motherfucker, baby, get you a job. You don't have no job. You don't have no job. You don't have no job. You clearly don't have a job. Get a job. Get 2 jobs. I'm going between 3, 4, 5 jobs. People out here caring about what I'm doing and all this other stuff. I'm up in my little humble abode with my halfway done desk, okay? Trying to get my life together, building YouTube content, applying to gigs, working on the side, trying to collect checks, paying bills, budgeting, taking care of my car, okay? Come on now, come on y'all. You sat there and took time out of your day to sift through all my content, sift through everything that I do and post and say and all that shit. When was the last time you talked to your grandma? When was the last time you called your dad? I just reconnected with my dad. Hey daddy, what's up? Love you so much. When was the last time you cleaned your room? When was the last time you cleaned out your fridge? Motherfuckers be worried about me barely working, barely making any money, living in a spot with roommates. Baby, maybe you do need to watch me because you need to see what I'm doing so that you can get like me while I sit up in here making my own money, putting food in my mouth, taking care of myself, my car, my life, living in my own apartment. Not even 2 years out of college because I finished my what? Bachelor's degree. What do you have? What are you doing with your life? I would love to know, because it can't be watching me. It can't be watching me. Your life cannot be about watching other people live. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Watching other people live their lives? That's your life? That's the lifestyle you want to live? Bro, sad. You're sad, bruh. You need a hug. Call your mom. You need a hug. Call your mom. Drink some water, call your mom, and buy a journal and start writing some things down, cause I just be feeling bad for folk. And then people think that they doing all this shit and it's impressing me or hurting my feelings or whatever. Honey, if I was worried and concerned about you and how you felt, I would just hit you up. But I'm not about to sit here and be upset about someone who barely knows me and who I myself barely know. That guy I was talking about in August, I don't know him. I don't know him because I'm the type of person where I don't look at someone's social media and act like that's them and act like I know that person because I watch them make a cup of coffee every morning. I watch them go to the gym every morning. I don't know you. That's the side of you that you feel is good enough to portray to the world. That's why you put it out there. That doesn't mean I know you, but I say that, and at the same time I say, which is the main reason why I'm on here doing this series with y'all, barefaced, chilling in my crib with a half-done desk. Because this is me. I want to make sure that I am showing y'all me. This is the me right here. And if you've met me in real life, you know this is how I am. This is how I am. This is how I'm gonna be. Huh. You better get used to it, bitch. You better get used to it. Cause this is what I got. I don't know how to play pretend. I don't know how to act like I care about how people feel. I don't know how to do all that stuff. Motherfuckers pretending to be cool with me to get rides and asking me out so that I can be their motherfucking photographer. Chill. Jesus Christ. It's starting to get a little hot. But it is warm. It is warm under these lights. I just wanted to come on here and make that shit clear with y'all because, I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, what the fuck? You know? Comment below and let me know how you feel about social media and all this other stuff. Is this shit really good for us? Is this shit really normal? People are clearly like losing their mind over this stuff. Becoming like, well not, I don't want to say becoming, because if you're an evil, malicious, hateful person, you are that kind of person. But maybe social media is something that triggers that for people. I think that's what social media really is. It's more of a trigger for people as opposed to a catalyst. Although it can become a catalyst for certain things, right? Certain behaviors or ideals or actions. When I say ideals, actions, right? Y'all let me know. Am I wrong? Am I the crazy one here for living my life and expecting adult people to be adults and behave like adults? If you have my fucking phone number and you're upset with me, just fucking call me and say, hey Zakiya, what the fuck? Text me and be like, hey Zakiya, like what the fuck, bruh? What's going on? You good? I'm worried about you. People, because I got people that do that. And I respect and love all those people that do that. And if anything, that shows me that you really care about the kid. You don't care about the image. You care about the kid, and I care about you for that. Not that I didn't before, but you know, it hits my little heart a little different. You know what I'm saying? But this other shit that y'all be on, stalking and watching and creeping and taking notes on me, am I famous? You are taking notes on me. Am I famous? I'm famous. I am a famous person. Yes, I'm a celebrity. Thank you. I am a famous person. I am rich girl. Rich. Rich with vision. Eyes on me. I am rich with admirers. Let me chill for the Nigerians get mad at me. I'm Jamaican. We cousins. Please don't get mad. please don't get mad. Why aren't you doing a Jamaican accent? Because that's racist. I'm gonna stop. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with y'all. Oh man. On that note, I think that's where I'm gonna kick shit off right there. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Be safe. Be cool. Okay. And don't let these hoes play with you. Okay? Cause people acting like. My nigga, what? 365 days in a year, and you are looking at my Instagram page with what, 70, 80 posts, thinking that I must just not do anything with my life because I'm not posting on Instagram. Y'all dumb as hell. Sweet Jesus. Y'all dumb as hell. I can see now. I'm okay, and it's usually motherfuckers. All right, you know what? Let me not start talking about people. Okay, next time. Bye, y'all. Jesus have mercy.